any of your names type on a casting breakdown, do you have a decent idea of what that would be?
Well, I would never want to have that on a casting thing. Yeah. Because that means that they want to type, that
You become a commodity.
You've become a commodity.
Yeah.
But they may want you and just not afford you.
Well, then they're going to go for AI, aren't they?
I know what you're saying. I get what you're asking. I'm going to say, yeah, like I went through a phase where it was just like a nice pregnant mom. Like now that was like a Keri Russell type.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let's get her. Like a nice pregnant young mom.
Keri, you and I were talking before this about your, not even sure if you want to be an actress still or ever. And your partner, Matthew Reese, he has said this of your career. It's rare that she's enthusiastic about acting. It's not so much a dislike, it's a discomfort. First of all, this is your partner and co-star of 6 seasons of television. How accurate is that statement? And if it is accurate, like what gets you to set? What gets you to go to London and film The Diplomat when you're feeling this way?
Oh my goodness, I'm
Talk
sweating.
to us, Keri.
Sweating.
We gotta hear this.
It is true. I came to this. I didn't grow up like desperate to be an actress. I'm still not sure I want to be, but I really love my job right now. I love my job right now, but yeah, there's a lot of things that are still embarrassing to me. Like you doing that, it's embarrassing. Yeah.
I get it.
I think I'm naturally kind of a shy. I'm not a performer at ease. There are people that are. Matthew, for instance, will say. I go, oh, what are you doing this week? And he goes, oh, I'm just going to do this play reading for whatever. And I go, oh, you're just going to do it? He goes, yeah, I just haven't done like a German and Russian accent in a while, and I just want to like try it out. I'm like, that's my nightmare. I would fucking die. I'm like, I don't want to just fucking do that with strangers. But he, so I think for me, there's like a real push-pull. The things I love about it, like my job right now, which I love so much, it was the writing. The writing is so good, and that I couldn't say no. So that's what it usually takes. It takes writing that's really, that I think is special and that I just have to do, that I think is really funny or smart, and I think I still have to overcome the obstacle of being nervous. But I think for me, getting to do this version that we're in of TV, that's really like elevated to me right now. It works for me because we have the same crew for usually, 6 months or whatever, and it helps me get less nervous. I go, oh, I know who the boom operator is. I know who I can absorb them into I can be less nervous of just like showing up. Yes, that is a part of it. And I think that tension for me of being nervous is part of the energy of it all.
Yeah.
You see an amazing performance, and it doesn't matter what that person looks like, they're beautiful.
They're beautiful. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And beautiful.
You find the beauty.
What have the last 2 months been like for you? I mean, you booked a Gap campaign before the show even came out. Like, what have the...
Yeah, I mean, come on. Anytime you get to say fuck face is a good scene.
Yeah.
So she'd be 25.
She's beautiful and she doesn't know it.
But luckily they
It's like, no. Let's do it first thing in the morning. When this man just got out the tub and he not smelling like a field mouse, let's get to it. Get it out the way. But then what would
Someone who was like in love with a 40-year-old and being like, I don't know, like, have you ever tried dancing in the rain? Like, do you know what I mean? So like to leave that behind has felt really good.
Keri, you've never really engaged in the celebrity part of the job. You left LA as soon as Felicity wrapped. You've been in New York, you choose the projects you want to do. But in that removal from that part of like the job, what have been the perks and what have maybe been the things that you've lost in that decision?
What have been the I don't know. I like my regular life. I like, my friends mostly do our business kind of jobs, but I like all the real life stuff. And when I don't have it, I'm not happy. And I don't want to talk shit too much about acting. Like I love it. I am completely married to like the adventure of it. And that's what I'm in it for. Like I love to go to some strange city. I don't care. It could be like Paris or it could be some tiny, tiny little like southern town. And I like to learn the city and I like to meet new people and find my little thing. I like the adventure of it, you know, and that's, I think, what I'm in it more for than some of the other stuff.
Kristen, I'll read this verbatim because it's a very good quote. You
Don't
said
get
you
nervous.
said that your
That
dream,
was fucked up that you said that.
Okay.
your dream was to play Beetlejuice as a child, or moving forward, just a psychotic demon or a villain who's gross and like evil, maybe a ghost vampire
no.
or just a psychopath.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I do want to say,
Hangman is kind of
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
I think
true. I love you in that. I've been watching that. I love you in that. It's so
Thank you.
great, and it's like the
Thanks.
where it's going. They're so good in it.
Thanks,
I
Keri.
really, really love you in
Thank
that.
you.
It's so fun to watch, and all the like the nuance of what you're doing. I love it so much. I think you're so good in it.
Thank you so much.
it's incredible. And did it scratch that itch for you?
Yeah.
And for good or bad, authentic to yourself is the thing that counts.
And I think we are better about that now. I think
Yeah.
people, and speaking back to like the parts that are around now, I think people in the last 10 years are better about accepting people where they're at, or, you know, whoever you are or whatever, you know, like I think we're a little bit better than we used to be about
I think so too.
meeting people where they are.
How old are you? How old were you when it came out? Were you
It's not about me.
almost made it about him?
I found out that the prayer hands really aren't prayer hands. They're a high five.
What?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
No,
They're-
but
I thought it was a prayer.
no, the ones that are like
Yeah.
this, it's not prayer hands. It's high five, but I use it as prayer hands.
I am a big fan of just the eyes and no face.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just use a little slide, or as if I'm like sliding into hell. Same thing with the little ballet slippers too. It can be like, hi, like, going to hell.
I'm stealing that.
Yeah, it's good.
Ladies, this has been such a treat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mikey.
This has
Thank
been a good
you.
experience.
Thank
Thank you.
To all of our collaborations.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.